welcome back to this module. Here we'll be talking about inside bar candlesticks. Inside bar candlesticks. This is another type of candlesticks that will be speaking about, that actually speaks something, about the market. Okay. Now, when we are talking about inside bar candlesticks, it actually contains two candlesticks. It is made up of two candlesticks. And basically, when you see these candlesticks, when you see inside bar candlestick, it's simply just telling you that the market is at an indecision phase. At that moment, it is at an indecision phase at that moment. And when the market is at an indecision phase, basically you are simply just have to stay on the sideline to to watch what the market will do next. So when price breaks out of that of the inside bar, then of course then you know exactly where the direction of the market is going to be. Okay. All right. So the inside bar is just another indecision candle, just like you have in doji, just like you have in doji. So when you see a doji, you're looking at an indecision phase in the market. And of course, when you see an inside bar, it's also talking about an indecision phase in the market. So let's quickly move on. All right. So this is how inside bar looks like. This is how it looks like. It has uh, a big candle. Okay. Now this one is actually an harami, or you call it a bullish inside bar. All right. Now this is a bullish inside bar, or the one you call harami. Now the first candle here, which is actually the big one, okay, which is actually the big one, is called the mother candle. Mother candle. And the next one that is next to it, that is smaller, okay, that has smaller body and probably small or no wick at all, that is totally inside the mother candle. Now, so with the two is actually what's it called, an harami, or a bullish inside bar. So the mother candle is actually the big candle, which is actually the one that came first, and the other one is actually small candle that follows it. Okay, that is more like when some like the mother candle is pregnant, you know, of the smaller one. Okay, all right. Now here you have a bearish inside bar. A bearish inside bar. A bearish inside bar is just the opposite of the first one that we spoke about, you know. Okay. So in this case of bearish inside bar, you have a mother candle that happens to be a bullish candle. Okay. A bullish candle that is big. Okay. That is, that is really big. That is your mother candle, and it is followed by a small bearish candle. A small bearish candle. So when you see a pattern like this, it's simply showing to you that the market has entered into an indecision phase. Okay, that the market is at an indecision phase. Okay, now let's look at how this looks on a chart. Let's see how it looks on a chart. All you have to just pay attention to the ones that has been highlighted here. Now look at this bearish candle, right? Now look at this bearish candle. It was followed by another small bodied bullish candle. But if you look at this bearish candle, you discover that it is big. Okay, it is really very big, and the next candle that followed it, which happens to be a bullish candle, happens to be what? A small bodied bullish candle. This is actually a bullish rally. So when you see that, it's simply just showing you that the market at that point is actually, you know, the market at this point is what is at an indecision phase. So you don't know what is going to happen until the next candle is formed. You don't know whether there's going to be a rally upwards or there's going to be a drop in price. you know when you're talking about rally, it's simply just that when price begin to go up. But when you're talking about drop, it is actually when the price is actually going down, right? So when you get into that particular phase, into this kind of phase, I mean, the same thing also happens here. All right. So you don't know what is going to really happen next. You don't know whether the price is going to fall or price is going to what? Price is going to get up. So basically what you do when you see that is what is um just to stay on the side, okay? Just stay just stay out of the market because you don't really know exactly what is going to happen next. All right, so an inside bar is an indecision bar. Okay, it's an indecision candlesticks, just like a doji does. Okay, so we have come to the end of this particular model. I see you in the next.